Ryan David Marshall in Nice, France for the World Magic Cup. And when I think about this tournament, one of my favorite tournaments throughout the whole Pro Tour season, I think of Team Scotland. They're a team that plays in this tournament with a tremendous amount of pride, a tremendous amount of passion, and, well, they play it in kilts. We caught up with Team Scotland to find out a little bit about what it's taken to make the top 8 of 2 World Magic Cups, their triumph to get here this year, and a little of their personal heartbreak from this past season.
My name's Bradley Barclay. I'm Scottish captain for the Scottish team. I've been playing Magic since my Arcadian Masks. I'm probably known in the Scottish community for playing lots of control decks, even when I shouldn't be.
My name is Duncan Tang. I was the finalist of Nationals, and I bring the good looks to the team, the fun, the enjoyment, aloofness, but I'll probably play a deck to the best of my ability and have Brad chastise me for making wrong plays.
Well, I'm Stephen Murray. I'm the national champion of this year versus captain. Top 42, that's not a real Magic number, but I've been top 42 at a couple of Pro Tours. A couple of years ago when they were showing the Pro Tour stats, they had me at having played the same amount of Pro Tours as GPs, which everyone made a lot of fun of.
I've made top 8 of 8 WMCQs or 9, and it became a bit of a quest. I got quite emotional, quite upset sometimes. It was almost midnight when I won my semi-final match. My friends all jumped on me.
So I've played 3 World Cups before. We've cashed all 3. The first one we obviously top 8, which was amazing. All the shops and all Facebook was sort of buzzing about actually Scotland succeeding and doing really well.
I love watching the coverage. The Magic Cup has like a completely different vibe around it. Being a Scotland supporter is like a harrowing experience, like in almost like all aspects, like in sport and in like Magic. The community is quite tight-knit, everybody knows everybody, we all want them to do well.
You know, I love going to Pro Tours. I will go to any Pro Tours that I can get my qualifications for, but I would trade the capability of going to solo Pro Tours for always going to World Magic Cups, because it's just such an excellent tournament.
This team's kind of unique in Scotland in that we've probably got 3 of the 4 best players we could have, so it's quite an easy role, I think, for each individual, because we can sort of do our own thing and get on with it, which I think as a team it makes it quite good. And we can respect other people's decisions and work together. You look at it and you think, yeah, it'd be great if Scotland could do it. And I don't know how the English would feel about it, but that's just the way it is. Maybe they'd be happy. I don't know if we'd be that happy if they won, but maybe this year. At home, I think in Scotland there'd be huge celebrations from definitely the community.
So the Spirit Award is a fantastic little part of the World Magic Cup, which again sets it aside from other tournaments, that really encourages teams to get into the spirit, where it's really like a coming together of different countries and different unique things about those countries. I mean, I will wear my kilt for any occasion.
It's just tradition, isn't it? And I think we wear it all celebrations and sort of when people get married and successes and that, people wear them. So like graduation or whatever, and I think the team once a year comes out and gives it a go, you know? Well,
if it were to be this year, it would be easily, you know, the finest achievement of my personal Magic career. I think it would be amazing for everyone at home. It would, however, it would have some mixed feelings for me in particular this year, since last year, while I was at the World Magic Cup, my fiancée fell ill, and then she passed away a couple of weeks later. So even being here at all, you know, it's a mixed bag. It's still an amazing tournament, but there's still a sort of air of melancholy about the whole experience, a certain amount. So to win it this year would be very special for other reasons, but then I'm sure that feeling would wear off as the reality set in and we'd achieve something very wonderful. Magic has provided an unambiguous thing for me that I could say that I actively wanted to achieve things in life afterwards, where in most parts of life, maybe not particularly motivated. I knew that at least when I came back from Romania, where I'd moved last year, that I could say without qualification that I would like to qualify for Kyoto. I knew I wanted to go to Kyoto, so I did it the hard way. I went and played in some PTQs, and then I played in an RPTQ, and then I qualified, and then I got to Kyoto. There are so many wonderful messages from people that I've only met briefly sometimes, and they would come up to me when I'm playing in England, and it's like, hey, I've not seen you for 5 years, but I'm so sorry, and you know, pats on the back, and I started making an interesting cards cube, and people were very generous in donating me their unplayable wares from 15 years ago, but that's been really fun to go and visit people and hang out with them, and then, you know, get a savage beating from him or something like that. The card, not a physical beating.